So it seems like nowadays, the thing people talk about most in new phones is the cameras. And why that is, I guess people like cameras, I don't know. And I'll have people ask me all the time, like, should I upgrade to the new S22 Ultra? And I'm like, well, it depends. Are you rocking like a Galaxy S4 from like 10 years ago? Or are you rocking like the S21 Ultra from last year? Because the answer is gonna vary depending on what phone you currently have. So let's say you are the person with the S21 Ultra. Are you gonna actually notice a real difference when you upgrade from the camera on this one to this one? Well, let's see. So I'm gonna do a few different tests with all of the camera lenses on both of these phones so that you can get a real feel for which one is better. So we're gonna start off first with the front-facing camera. Now, both of these phones are recording at 4K 60 FPS. Now, you might be wondering why I choose 60 FPS. I don't know, I just like how smooth it looks, and I know literally every like video person is gonna tell me I'm wrong, but that's fine. So yeah, how does it look? Hopefully it looks pretty decent. And now we're recording with the ultra wide lens, which is still in 4K 60, so are we looking pretty good? And so now we're on the main rear facing camera, both of them again recording at 4K 60 FPS, and let's see, which one do you think looks better? And now both of these phones are recording, again, 4K 60, but on the 3x telephoto lens. So we're getting pretty close and personal here. I don't know how I'm gonna do the 10 times, but we're gonna try. And now we're recording with the 10x optical periscope zoom lens, again, 4K 60. But I'm not recording my face because my arm's not that long, so we're recording my like gaming setup over here. So yeah, there it is. Okay, and those were all 5 different cameras on both of these phones. Now, I honestly didn't expect there to be much of a difference because like, they actually have like the same exact camera setup. Now, I have heard that technically the hardware is a little different, but like the specs are pretty much exactly the same. Now I'm gonna start off with the 3x optical zoom because I feel like those looked pretty similar. Like, I mean, they're pretty much the same. However, pretty much with every other lens, I could see slightly better performance from the S22 Ultra, which is good. But it's not like anything crazy. It's not like a massive difference, but there is a difference. And I think one of the biggest differences I noticed was on the 10x optical zoom lens. I feel like it was just way less grainy and it seemed more sharp to me. Like the image just was a little more clear to me. And just overall with all of those other lenses, I feel like there was just a little less graininess on the S22 Ultra and it just seemed a little more clear overall. But again, not a massive difference. So if you're thinking of upgrading from the S21 Ultra to the S22 Ultra, I mean, like I said, not a big difference. Is it worth it? No, if you're paying full price. But if you're able to get a deal like I did, like I'm on an upgrade plan with T-Mobile, so I just upgrade for free, and free is good, so I just upgrade. But if you like have the S21 Ultra and you're gonna go out and spend $1,200 to get the S22 Ultra, probably not worth it. However, if you are that person who like absolutely loves the Note series and you were like super sad whenever they got rid of the Note, well, this is a Note. I mean, it's an Ultra. I mean, let's be honest, it's a Note. But as far as just cameras go, S22 Ultra wins, not by a lot, but it does win. And by the way, of course, this was just like one video test and it was like in a controlled environment indoors. Outside would probably actually be better because lighting is usually just better outside, I guess, unless you have really good lighting, which I don't. But I always feel like whenever people do these like video tests, they always do them outside, and I'm always like, bro, just show me what it looks like at your studio setup. And they like usually don't do that. So I wanted to do that today. So you could kind of get a feel for what it would look like if you're like a YouTuber using your phone. Because people do that. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't liked yet, feel free to do so. If you don't, I will forgive you, but if you do, that would be fantastic. But yeah, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.